Stellan, so great to talk with you. I just saw the movie last night. It's absolutely amazing. I want to ask you, when it comes to playing a villain, I know, a lot of actors get kind of excited to play a villain because there's so much to dig into when you're playing that type of character. But what for you is the highlight of playing a character like the Baron that people might not expect? What for you was like a core moment?
Well, it was actually to create something, a monster that is this enormous guy. The text is not what you're working with, really. It's the monster, his presence. And I talked to Denise about it, and I said, I tried to be as naked as much as possible in the film, or dressed in sort of pajamas and light gray, because his physicality was fantastic. That was a joyful thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
psychology, I don't know.
I don't think you need to understand the psychology of his character. I'm curious, in a world, in this universe of like Dune, it's both like very technologically advanced, but also a little bit of backwards. But I'm interested, seeing this movie and seeing this world, is there anything from this universe that you would pull out to have in our real life?
Well, no, I mean, it's a medieval kind of society. It's Machiavellian and pretty brutal. I want as little as possible of that in our society.
Yeah, I mean, I think society-wise, I was talking about like the technology because I feel like I would enjoy some of that. But you're right, the price to pay is not.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I'd like to be able to levitate, so that would be fun.
Mm-hmm. So I'm curious, all the Harkonnens, I'm assuming there was a lot of time spent in the makeup chair to get yourself, to become the Baron. How much of that time were you spending prepping for, physically to become this character?
Well, I was 8 hours in makeup chair when I was at most 6 hours otherwise. But it was just so fascinating to see them work on me. to be a part of that, so I had to sit straight for 8 hours. It's pretty hard. I'm glad it wasn't. The role wasn't bigger.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm curious. Coming from this first movie to the second part, was there any kind of big difference? I know you guys kind of filmed just back to back. Did you feel any shift in your character or in the prep for it, or was it?
No, it was. Seamless? It was a continuation. We didn't film back to back. We had to wait for a go for it first.
And so I'm just to close out. I'm so curious. Where do you think this character ranks for you among all of your previous roles? Do you find this to be like a changing role for you, or is it more of just an experience?
No, but it's since he's such an imposing, such a clear physical character that I will remember him as a good old friend and with fondness.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really want to thank you for speaking with me. I really enjoy your role in the movie. Every time I see you, it's just I'm both disgusted and also fascinated by the character, which I think is probably what I'm supposed to feel. And thank you for speaking with me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.